Welcome everyone to my final video on Damascus. Today we're just going to be talking about, is Damascus worth it in my subjective opinion? I will try to look at it as objectively as possible, but because of my personal preferences with the game and how I grind Call of Duties to begin with, my opinions on this may be different from yours, so check the comments down below to see if everyone else has any different opinions on Damascus, and I encourage you to share your opinions on Damascus as well. So anyone watching this video has multiple opinions and multiple references to, is Damascus worth it? If I sound a little bit different than normal, it's because it is 6:05 a.m. I woke up 5 minutes ago. I have school in 2.5 hours, and it is minus 30 degrees Celsius outside, and with the wind chill, it's minus 42. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's very cold, and I'm very tired. And we'll get through this video one way or the other. The only reason I'm recording this at 6:05 a.m. is because I want this video out sometime today, because I think I haven't posted in like a week or so, and it feels so weird not working on videos. Anyway, we're going to break this video up into a few categories. I'm going to talk about my personal playstyle, so if you guys have similar playstyles or different playstyles, you will have that reference there. I'm also going to talk about the general Damascus grind, what happens during the Damascus, what happens after the Damascus, and the looks of Damascus, just so you guys get a general understanding of, is it worth it or not? Long story short, if you want to click off the video right now, is Damascus worth it? Yes, but let's get into the reasons why I believe Damascus is worth it. Starting off with a personal player that I am in the game, I like to get 100% completion in most games that I play, or it is a good challenge to at least attempt getting 100% completion. For reference, I have Exclusion Zone in Modern Warfare Remastered. I have Dark Matter in Black Ops 4. I have Chrome in World War II. And those are basically the Damascus equivalents in those games. However, in those games, they are much easier than Damascus to unlock. I also do have 100% trophy completion in World War II, Black Ops 4, and I think I'm at like 92 in Black Ops 3, just because I haven't done the last few missions I need to do on like veteran or realistic, whatever you needed to do in that game. But super close. Anyway, so you know I play the games now to strive to the goal of 100% completion. I can't really, unless I'm playing with friends, I don't really play Call of Duty casually. So whenever I'm playing by myself, or even with friends now, I usually enjoy playing the game because I'm working towards unlocking something. Those being the mastery camos or getting 100% completion in game. With that out of the way, talking about the looks of Damascus, personally, I think it looks really good. On my PC, I run it with ray tracing and all the lighting settings on max, basically every setting maxed. And Damascus always looks fantastic in game, especially under a light source when the light is reflecting, okay, apparently I'm gonna stroke out here, but reflecting and refracting off the weapon, it looks stunning. In my opinion, gold looks better just because Damascus is a red, purple, bluish green version of gold, and I just like the simplicity of gold a little bit more, but they're basically the same two camos, so there is a downside to that because Damascus is super similar to gold. It is also a downside because it is not animated. Infinity Ward did say that they're going to make this game as realistic as possible, so having a non-animated mastery camo makes sense, but it would have been nice to see some sort of animated movement in the camo just to have that extra flair in there. That rhymed. Holy shit, I'm a fucking poet. Anyway, what I would like to have seen with Damascus is in the area where there is that kind of like that black charcoalish obsidian backplate on the camo with the blue lines going through it, like the blue topographic lines going through it. It would have been super cool even if just those blue topographic lines going through the black were animated, kind of like the Exclusion Zone camo from Modern Warfare Remastered. It would have been a minimal movement, but it still would have made the camo much more elevated in looks, in my opinion. Is Damascus worth it in looks? I'd say yes, personally. I know that's a very subjective opinion because a lot of people dislike the camo and don't think it's worth it. But looks-wise, for me, it's a yes. The actual grind factor of Damascus now, it took me 7.5 days of in-game playtime to get this camo. It probably takes me anywhere from 2 to 5 hours to get a gun gold, depending on what it is. If you guys want a good order to work on guns, just kind of work on your favorite guns last, just so you have something to look forward to. So what I did last is I did the SMGs and assault rifles last. First things first, I did the shotguns, pistols, LMGs, snipers, melees, and launchers. I tried to get all those out of the way because I didn't want to be at the end of the Damascus grind and have to worry about getting the riot shield gold or getting like a launcher gold. I could just focus on having fun and working on the guns that I enjoy. And on the bright side of doing it that way, you also do get all the things that would be frustrating and annoying out of the way as soon as possible. So you are left with something to look forward to. I think I already said that, but it's 6 in the morning, guys. Give me a slack break. Apparently, I'm stroking out and just speaking rubbish today. So, getting back on track, the grind is fun, however. It's a challenge. You get to use every weapon in the game in different ways than you normally would. So I really do think this is the best mastery challenge ever in Call of Duty, because you really have to master each gun differently from another to unlock gold, which is fun because it switches up the playstyle. So in pistols, when you're using the 50 cal GS or the Desert Eagle, you play completely different with the Desert Eagle in hardcore than you would, say, the M19. And I think it's fun, personally. For the grind factor, and is the grind fun? I would say yes, it's worth it in that perspective as well. Talking about what happens after the game, or after you get Damascus, I would have to say no. Getting Damascus is not worth it because once you are done Damascus, there is nothing to work for. That being because there is no prestige system. So in World War II, for example, I unlocked the chrome camo around prestige 6 or 7, one of the two. And once I unlocked the chrome camo, I still had stuff to grind towards because I could still grind I could still grind calling card challenges, and I could still grind prestiges and levels. 9 times out of 10, once you unlock Damascus, you will already be level 155 and have sped through a lot of the ribbon challenges, even without trying to do those ribbon challenges. So you might have a few ribbon challenges left to do once you have Damascus unlocked, depending on how late in the season you unlock Damascus. So once you unlock Damascus, the only thing you have to do, if you haven't already, is play through the campaign and do 100% trophy completion. Luckily for me, in February, I'm playing through the campaign and Spec Ops and doing 100% completion there, but it's just nothing else. There's no calling card challenges because the only calling card challenges we get currently are daily challenges, and 90% of the calling cards or anything we unlock in the daily challenges aren't appealing to me personally. However, that might differ for you. So this is a very heavily subjective area of opinion. For me, I don't like playing Call of Duty casually anymore. That doesn't mean I like playing like it's MLG tournaments, but I like playing Call of Duty to have something to work towards. Whether that being prestiges, mastery camos, calling cards, or something prestigious in general that you can show off on your character or something like that. A good example of this being Black Ops 4 Zombies. Personally, Black Ops 4 Zombies is one of my least favorite zombie games in Call of Duty. Because there was a specific dark matter camo challenge for zombies, and you could grind through levels and prestiges, that kept me playing the game even though I didn't like it. Modern Warfare, I don't like as much as I thought I was going to, and I know a lot of the community is not liking Modern Warfare right now, which I plan to make a video in the future on the current status of do I like Modern Warfare or not. But even though I like the game, there's nothing for me to do now, so it's making me like the game less. So it's kind of weird seeing me not like Black Ops 4 Zombies, but having a little bit of fun because there's stuff to work towards, being different from a game that I like and having not as much fun because there's nothing to work towards now. Because there's nothing to work towards, I've been playing other games, which you can look at as a positive because I've started playing Minecraft again for the first time in like 4 years. I've been playing Escape from Tarkov, I've been playing Rocket League, and I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and Rainbow Six Siege, and PUBG, and I've been enjoying all those games. And this is going to be a little bit off topic, but I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. In the description, there's going to be the Damascus camo playlist, which has every video on Damascus I've ever made, including all the main important guides. And there's also going to be my Discord link, so you can join the Discord server. I think we're pretty much at 100 members on the Discord server right now, so it's pretty active in there. On weekdays during school, not so much, but after school hours and weekends, it's definitely popping off in there. And also, speaking of Minecraft, I do have a Minecraft server now that I have purchased. So go to the Discord, and in the MC rules text tab in the Technically Wild section, there's going to be the Minecraft server link where you can connect to the server, as well as all the rules and all the updates that the server has to offer, so you never miss what's happening on that server. And also in the Discord, there's updates and crap and stuff in there too, so you never miss what's going on for videos and stuff like that. So yeah, Damascus, is it worth it? For me personally, yes. If you are a person that likes to grind camo challenges, yes. Is it worth getting Damascus overall in the game? I'm gonna stick with yes. However, there's many downsides to unlocking Damascus and what happens after, because there's not as much to do once you've done Damascus. A way to fix that problem is to not grind Damascus all at once. And what I mean by that is, still grind for Damascus, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying stop it completely, but don't try to do it as fast as possible, because once you're done, and you'll only be doing the DLC weapons in the future. So every season you'll have a few things to come back and play for, which is the ribbon challenges and the DLC weapons. But once you're done those, you're done that until next season comes out. So what I recommend doing, if you haven't got Damascus already and you've made it this far in the video, pace yourself. Don't feel like there's a rush. I know in the COD community, it's like, oh, you don't have Damascus, you're not good at the game. Don't let that bother you. Focus on having fun and enjoying the game, because I wish I took a little bit more time to get Damascus than I did, because I would have liked to enjoy the game a little bit more than I admittedly am at the moment. Because other than the gameplay you're seeing in the background, I haven't been playing Modern Warfare since Season 1 started, and I completed all the ribbon challenges and then got the Holger and Ram 7 gold. I'm pretty sure I've covered up most stuff. If I did miss anything, comment down below and say, hey, absolute retard, you forgot to mention this in Damascus, and I wanted to know if that was worth. I'll try to answer to those as well as in the comments there will be other people hopefully sharing their opinion on is Damascus worth it. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Subscribe if you guys want to see more videos. And keep in mind that it is scientifically proven under the quadratic formula that if you do leave a like, you have a big PP. If you have subscribed, you have an even bigger PP. And if you have liked and subscribed, you have the biggest PP in the world. I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.